Hey there friends, how's it going? Recently I asked you to send me your setups because I wanted to judge you for a change. So today we're going to take a look and I'm going to give you some advice. I'm already concerned at some of the submissions. I was just taking a brief look and there's things like, by the way, our Lord and Savior told me I have to release a wild animal in your home or he'll execute my family. No, I will not be getting a PC case. Ignore all the trash. I'm a busy man. Firefly, I am Firefly, you am Firefly, we am. There's no question. What am I supposed to put here? Well, there was a question for everyone else. How do you explain that? Long time lizard, short time fan. This one just says poop. I don't know if I even want to click on that one. But I am a man of my word, so let's dive in. Let's start it off with the person who threatened to release a wild animal in my home. Is this it? Oh, I thought there'd be a video. Oh, it's just a picture. What are you watching, bro? Look, it doesn't matter. Oh, you're watching me. Oh, you're watching my setup. Wild. Okay, this is getting a bit meta. Clean your wires. I'm not going to show you my wires, though. I'm just going to judge yours.
Now is a good time to apologize for the camera quality being so bad. The irony is not lost on me that I'm critiquing all of your setups. And this video looks like it was made in 2007. My bad.
This one just says, the spiders, the spiders, the spiders, the spiders, the spiders. Okay, well, on the bright side, I don't see any spiders. I hope you're okay. This one is just a selfie. All right, this doesn't help. That's just a cat on a laptop. Am I going to have any serious submissions here? You can't, but yeah, not the point. I'm not even going there. I'm just not doing it. No, you know what? This person came to me for help. I should help them. Maybe get a rug and just throw it over your desk. I think that could potentially tie the room together. Oh, that's the one they said they're a busy man. All right, I take it all back then. If you're a busy man, you know, sometimes life gets in the way.
Hey there, friends.
I'm finding it hard to help with these. Because this one, as you can see, is uncomfortable and it's also like really close. I can't see your setup. And then I'm like, oh, you sent another photo. So this is probably the setup. It's just a closer picture of this Cthulhu statue, which is like, it's awesome. I don't know what you want me to say. Like maybe move it a bit to the left. Get some feng shui with your deodorant cans there. That's just terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. What the hell is this? Oh. Oh my god, you're coming to kill me, aren't you? What is this is scary. You've got some talent, I gotta say. This is setting a tone. Yeah, that's awesome. That's cool. That's neat. The sound is just like, this should win an Oscar for sound design. Is that an alien or a squid? Is that a squid? That's what was in the picture. Okay. Well, now that I'm fully clued in, I love it. The squid in the middle of the room particularly really pulls things together. And I do think you should get the Oscar for sound design. You really set an atmosphere and I would not want to be your enemy. Whoa. All right. Everything is labeled messy desk because I am an artiste. I mean, whatever helps you. You know, you got your food goop all over there. But yeah, that's fine. I just realized your mouse has a rug. That is so fancy. No, but I actually like the desk being all painty and stuff. Like if it's not gross, that's kind of cool. I like that there's character to things. Not much to go on here. I'll say one more advice to give you. LEDs, don't eat too many. It did make me pretty sick before. What? Darcy's desk, don't look below. That's ominous. There's always something that gets me. This time it's just that your desktop background looks like it's heavily judging me and my life choices. Why do you say don't look under? That's not bad. Okay, actually it is really bad. Okay, time for some real advice. This is where I can help, but because underneath my desk would look like that. But I did a bit of cable management in my own way that suits me. So I bought a big crate and I cut a hole in it and all the wires go in that. So you see a few cables coming in from the back and in, and all the mess is just contained in that visual barrier. I so highly recommend it. Because if you get it perfect, if you're like a gamer or you do projects, it's going to get so messy. So just embrace it. Yeah, that's my only advice so far. And maybe change your desktop wallpaper. All right, this is cool. You got a lot going on there. You could hide some cables there as well, though. That would be nice. You know what's another great life hack? If you got a big, even artificial plant and put it right where your extension cord is, that would kind of hide the extension cord, and you could put like a little plastic tube up there with your wires, and it would be behind the plant, so you won't really notice. It's hard to tell exactly what's going on here. Like, I think you've got a tin of beans there in the foreground or something. But you got some character there. I think the plant could really finish off that corner. It looks kind of empty. And you need some character on that wall because the open bins just aren't cutting it for me. You're going to need some verticality. A nice standing lamp would be cool. Or maybe some of that acoustic foam, the timber slatted stuff. That looks pretty cool. That would be cool. I think that would actually look pretty sick. There is so much going on in this picture that I don't even know where to start. I think, firstly, you seem like a person who's got a lot of hobbies. I think that's cool. You got a lot of equipment here that I'm looking at like, I need some of that, and I don't even know what it does. Personally, for me, I would find this space overwhelming, but that could be just a personal thing. I would probably like tone it back a little bit and try and get yourself some breathing room, maybe some like nice lights. But I think the most important thing for me is you need an actual desk, because this chest is awesome, but it needs to be somewhere where your back doesn't suffer for it, because you need to get your legs in and comfy. The clutter though, it's like, if you like it, then that's cool. You know, if that's what you vibe with. I do love how you have all your stuff close to you. I think that's cool with hobbies. If you have your guitar right next to you, you're more likely to pick it up and actually use the thing. You got a great taste in YouTubers, and I think you're off to a great start. Oh, this is the one without a case. All right, you know what? I'm actually kind of digging it. I kind of like the retro style screen. The keyboard's cool. However...
Enhance.
Langer's Cranberry Mango. The jury is out on that one. I mean, it doesn't seem that unhealthy for you, but maybe just don't drink too much of it. Maybe like something not from concentrate. I don't really have much to go on to give you feedback, so I'm going to give you juice feedback instead. Here's my setup. I usually play games with friends, watch movies, shows, anime, a desire to stream, but difficulty with confidence to do so. Oh, this is pretty sweet, actually. Very handsome man on your monitor. That's a good start. And I like the double desk setup. You can kind of put all your consoles and stuff over there. It's practical, you know. If this were my setup, I would put some sort of divider in the middle, even if you just buy like a piece of wood or something that's roughly the right length and put it behind those monitors to just visually separate it for your own good. I think that would be cool. And to get a bit of character in here, you're going to need to block this light somehow if you're streaming like with a webcam. So maybe a curtain for that whole thing could add some verticality and give you some warmth, some coziness. You could get a pink that would tie in with your chair and put that up as a curtain. I think that could look cool. And then you'll have the confidence to stream your heart out for some reason. I don't know. I think you should do it if you want to do it. What is this, dude? I'm gonna get whiplash from going between serious to what the feck? Like, what is it? What are you showing me? Okay, you said, okay, all is forgiven. And you know what? I'm sorry for getting mad at you. What the heck is going on here? I'm so confused. Is this a fold-out rocking chair? Firstly, that's awesome. And secondly, why? Why are you doing that? Okay, you need to fix this, or your posture will suffer for it. Have you got towels for grip so the rocking chair doesn't... You know what? I'm not going to go into it. Just get yourself another chair. Don't fob me off. This is important. This is my setup at my dad's place. He is cheap. Well, that may be so, but that is no excuse. Let's get this place fixed. Come on. This place looks cool. You got wood paneling, it's retro. Because while this is bare bones can be cool, all right? You got all this cool stuff in your box here, showing your personality, and you're like, no, I want to live like I'm in a Norwegian prison. Okay, no, look, I'm being too hard on you. This teal here actually looks pretty good with the wood. I would get rid of this really primary blue you got going on. Personally, I just think it's too strong, but if you like it, if you dig it, that's awesome. But still get rid of the chair, okay? Promise me that. Even just a dining chair would be better than this. I think if you went away from the harsh blue and went more towards a green, you could get like a big white flower pot here, for example. And again, something cheap and cheerful is fine. and then a plant, artificial or real, with deep green leaves, and it would look sick. I don't have enough info to talk about the layout. I like that when you're at your desk, you're looking out your window. I think that's cool. That's why I'm hesitant to say to change it, because if your bed headboard was up here, I think it would be a lot more welcoming as you come in. Right now it feels very overpowering and it's kind of in the way. And those little things help me sometimes. I like things to flow, everything to be no resistance. Whoa, oh, this looks cool. Oh, you got loads going on here. This is awesome. Oh, you ask some specific questions. How can I make it so the lamp shines onto the sewing space without shining directly into my eyes? Should I move the lamp? Get more lamps? Bigger lamp? Is there any way I can do yoga and sew at the same time? I don't know. I don't know if I'm the right person to ask about this. As someone who can neither sew or yoga. The lamp though, yeah, you gotta do something about that. I think you need to move it to the back side of the desk and have it like facing a bit more down. What you can do, easy fix for this sort of stuff, is get a smart bulb. I like Philips Hue, but they're so expensive. If you just want one for just this, any random smart bulb company that has an app and you can just control the brightness and make it like more warm in tone in the evening is really nice. I think lighting is the most important thing about like any space, because you could have a lovely space, but if the lighting is wrong, it's going to be awful. I'm Greg, your resident Florida man. I'm still currently living at home, but this is my setup. I'm a car guy, so I have a lot of cars in here as well as art from my niece. And my recliner chair is comfy. Okay, I feel like I know a lot and absolutely nothing about you at the same time. Okay, some common advice in this video. Get a new chair, all right? I respect it. But it's bad for your posture. There's no way you can have a good posture in that, do you? That is like an old Irish couch that is in every Irish house. Okay, you know what? I'm getting sidetracked. Get a new chair. You got a keyboard though. How are you playing on the recliner chair? Like, I get it. Recliner chairs are comfy, all right? Keep that TV. Get yourself at least some sort of a desk with an office chair, and it's going to be awesome. It's going to suck, but then it's going to be awesome. And put your wires the other way around so that they don't go through the middle of the room. You know, put them around the other side. That's about all I got. I'm confused about your window. I don't understand what's going on there. And yeah, that's it. Please no bully. I love you. Okay. All right. I'm not going to bully you, but this might be hard to hear. Get a new chair. No, you know what? If that's what you got, that's what you got. You know what you need? You don't need anything. You just need a restructuring, because I think you have all the right pieces of furniture, but using them in the wrong way. If I wanted to do a quick job on this right now, I would just move this unit with your TV over here, put the PC on top of it, keep all the messy wires behind the unit or inside it somehow, but just behind, whatever, it doesn't matter, no one's gonna see them. Then either raise this up on something, blocks, anything, other bits of furniture, whatever, just get it raised to a standard desk height. You've got your monitor already, get set up there. This is too big. I like the unit, it's too big. Can it go anywhere else? Maybe over into the corner over here. And then these doors could open and you could move this tray that you're using right now over to the window and just leave some like little plants on it. Get some snake plants or a cactus that doesn't need any attention if you don't really care for watering or you just know you will let them die. You got a lot of potential here. This is a one-day thing. Blurred for privacy. Well, that's great. You know, my feedback is your setup is too blurry and you should be ashamed of yourself. Why would you do your dog dirty like that? You just made your dog flash me on the internet. Well, whatever. Look, I like some of your knickknacks. I like your wall cladding there. Get yourself off the cardboard box. Don't be ridiculous. Jesus Christ almighty. This is not a bit. You had the holes in the wall already. Like the picture might be a bit, I would imagine. But these holes, like, you got some battle scars here. Who was trying to rip off the door frame? What? It's just getting more mysterious. Dude, clean your room. Come on. Like, you get so much trash in here. Just throw it in your wall hole and seal it up. I was about to say, this isn't real, is it? But it's gotta be. Like, it's not like you can just find this on the internet. Jim Pickens is in the walls. I'm trying to figure out the layout. So there's the bed. There's the hole in the walls. And what is this? This is even more confusing. Oh, okay, the bed is here. Oh my god, this is so confusing. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. You need to clean your room, big time. I'm gonna give you some realistic advice. This weird hole in the wall thing you got going on here, hang a curtain. You can get a curtain rail that are like tension loaded, so you just twist them, they lock into place, and you could just put a colorful curtain up there, and that can be your shit pile, okay? Everything can go behind there that you never want to see day to day. Keep the holes in the wall. They're awesome. All right, I'm going to give you some real advice here, because I understand if things are rough and you can't get stuff fixed up properly, totally understandable. But what you're going to do is you're going to get a reasonably priced, like store brand, big pot of white paint. Then you need some paintable expanding foam, and you need polyfilla or some like goop that you can use to fill holes. Okay, you're going to get the foam, you're going to put a bit in. It expands a lot. So put a bit in, watch it expand, it comes out, it's messy. If it gets on you, it's like impossible to get off. So put down a bin bag or something. Then when that sets after like a day, scrape out as much as you can from the surface. That's why you don't want to go overboard. And then clean that off, use the filler on it, sand it down on like a 120 grit, and then paint your whole room and fill all those little gaps. Just paint everything white. You can leave this the dark brown if you want, and then put some plants on it as well. Some snake plants. You barely have to give them water. And then you can think of cooler stuff, like maybe turn your shit pile area into a cozy reading nook or something. Or just keep the shit pile. That's pretty awesome too. I'm not sure what to say about this one. It's got a lot of character to it, which is cool. You got a lot of pets. I'm kind of discovering more as I look around the room, and that's awesome. I don't know what anything is. I don't know where your bed is, or where the couch is, or where there's a seat. But I think it's cozy, and if you like it, that's awesome. One thing I would say is, maybe you could get some warmer lights. A nice orange light, I think, would make that really cozy to me. I like blue a lot, but as a light, it's very cold. Yeah, food for thought. It's perfect. I have no advice to give, really. Maybe you could give me some advice. Is this the same person who said the spiders, the spiders, the spiders, the spiders? Did you mean to send this to a plumber or something? I don't understand. What is going on? What do you want from me? This is my home in the garage I squat in. I'm an itsy bitsy spider. What the hell, man? What? I scared myself. All right, man. I can be bad for this stuff, but the way the picture looks, it looks like your TV is ready to fall at any moment. Like if someone blew in its direction, it would just fall off. I actually kind of dig what you've done with the supports, but can you turn them the other way and then space them out more? And then turn this cabinet against this wall so that the drawers pull out? Because then it could look artsy. Right now it looks dangerous. I think that's the play. Rearrange those, put a potted plant up here. Give the place a paint if you can, but definitely you need to clean. Oh man, just stop, you know? What are you doing to me? Can you just like secure your stuff? And the fact that you follow up with more pictures, I know it's a legit submission. I doubt you're gaming on this bad boy, but no matter what, can you clean it? Can you just like hide all the clutter there? Because that's stressful. Like you may laugh and go, I don't mind that, whatever, you know, but if you just stuff them behind something, you know, you don't have to put a big job into it. Just take 10 minutes right now, go over and just find some cables that are cluttered and just hide them. Just put them behind something. Honestly, at least it's better than them just being out and you going, I'll get to it one day, and just living with it. What the hell is this? Show me all of these right now. What's that? What's that? What's that? I don't know what you want from me. This person has asked for advice on which chair will they go with. I'm already pissed off. I am fuming right now, and I just opened this. So I can't handle this. Do you want option 1 or do you want option 2? If you can leave the advice in the comments, just leave it up to ask the audience on this one. Just please, God, get a new chair. some context before you cast your vote in the comments. Option 1, I found it in my grandpa's barn. It was the only chair I had for a while. It has a hole on the bottom and a nail on the frame, so when I sit down, I get impaled. Option 2, it's a huge, slightly deflated blue yoga ball chair from an old electric company. Miscellaneous brown stains on the ball are not pictured. So yeah, comment and help the guy out. No, this isn't real. Please. Wait, oh, did you clean it? Wait, I'm confused. Or did you just throw it all on the floor? No, you cleaned it. I think? Picture 3 is just of the desk being fully emptied moments before I sawed it in half in order to get it out of my room. Then how'd you get it in? Ah, man, I've got so many questions. I like this guy. He's cool. I have one of those. You're doing great. No other advice. Where are you? I'm gonna assume you're in corner of a slightly bigger room, but it's not much bigger. You need an uplight. Get an LED strip, like a Philips Hue strip, or just any warm orange light. You want a nice warm glow going up that wall, and you're gonna plant ivy, which is deep green, and somehow attach it to the wall. And then you'll have like an industrial, warm, cozy spot that has some life to it, because it looks a bit dungeony right now. Oh, this is the lizard fan from earlier. Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry for judging you. You're awesome. Your setup is really cozy, by the way. I love that. Wow, and he's building my house for me. Oh, talented. This is a really cute picture. If I were you, I would print this and put it on the wall somewhere, even if it's just a small little thing on your desk. It looks really cute. This person said they're using a free recliner for comfort, so I know I'm gonna scream. Okay, all right, don't scream, don't scream. All right, okay. That welcome to my crib thing is terrifying, but it, more power to you. If that's your art style taste, it's subjective. For me, this space is pretty overwhelming. I think the wallpaper is too much. I don't know what's going on here. This could be like an adult on the left playing with someone younger on the right there. And if that's like the style they're going for, that's awesome. So I'm not like, oh, let's make this feng shui better. If that's what's like a fun time, then that's cool. Maybe we could get some cool lamp up here, a tall lamp. Maybe a plant, like a medium-sized plant, so we get the feng shui right. And we could maybe paint the wall if you were open to it. If not, maybe hang a curtain, like even if it's here, it'll add some verticality and a bit of color, like a nice deep green or something, a teal. I love teal. And on a final note, a nice Squidward art. I feel like I've judged everyone so heavily when I turn to get a drink and I see the massive pile of cables under my desk. Oh, this is awesome. Oh, I love this. Oh my god, what is happening to your chair? I think the throw is doing work. I didn't even notice it, but I think it's time to throw it away. And by that I mean the chair. Or this might be a bit outside the box. Like, chairs are expensive, and this chair looks like it might be okay, even though the material's ruined. You seem like a crafty person, like a creative person. What if you got like a cushion or some fabric or some material and sewed it on, even if it was messy? I think it could look pretty cool. Having said that, as I said earlier, I know nothing about yoga or sewing, so I don't know. I love your plants. Oh, these are tomatoes, you said. Oh, that's awesome. So you can just turn around and eat. You can graze in between gaming sessions. That's cool.
What the dog doing?
Cool dog. Cool dog. I like your sense of rhythm here with your things hung up, The random things on the wall is actually a hard thing to balance, I think. Back to the feng shui thing. I don't know, get a snake plant. Nice cat. I don't know why whatever you're into, it's your setup, but I don't know why the mouse mat just seems so out of place in this setup. That's awesome. That's super cool. Yeah, thank you. You wrote in your submission you have a small space, and that I respect. Sometimes you just don't have the room. And I was thinking, oh, you know what? That's a cute little setup you got there. And you've got, I guess, a second monitor with this. You know, you're working with what you got. I respect that. And I want to preface this again with like, whatever you're into, you know, it's a personal choice. But I feel like you could have more room if you wanted to. Like, if you really wanted a bit more space, I feel like there are some sacrifices that could be made if you were willing to. Is that me? Why am I in the computer? Why am I in the computer? I was already so overwhelmed by the whole thing, and then I saw myself in there. I like your cat. Well, I don't know you, but what I can say is this setup is very you. You know what you like, and you're going for it. Personally, I would bring in like maybe a little bit of light gray just to bring in a bit of another color, perhaps in the form of a plant pot, and get a snake plant right in here to hide the very little wire mess you have, because you may as well be perfect at this rate. What's happening? I'm so overwhelmed. I need a drink. Like, not in that way. I'm dehydrated, but also I need a drink. So I think I'm gonna stop. I did get a lot of submissions that I didn't get to. I'm sorry about that. I tried my best, but in general, get a snake plant. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what your favorite setup was. Give some advice in the comments if you can. Remember to vote on that poll earlier about the chair. That's very important. And most importantly, most important of all, remember, he is coming.